Ha ha, fooled you. I'm going to pump you up. I'm not going to leave you saying something like that. Come on, that's just the first half of this. Uh, it's one of those days. I had to go smoke one and just relax and feel the air and everything out there because, well, if this show will continue, I must do more right things than wrong. And I've been doing a lot of wrong things in how I've been presenting stuff, how I'm doing stuff. I support all and none with my fun. Jokes and shadows and some in the sun. It's okay to be running, but never run. I finish what I have done. Means we start a new one. So I'll have some sort of intro like that or something. I'll figure something out. I like that. I'll have to look back and see what it was, but I'll find something because I did write some stuff here. I should just free fly it, but it's hard. Before I ever wrote no intro or any let go, which made it more ranting than any kind of a show. So, with no more ado, some places you know, I hope I touch you above and below. I wrote that, yeah. Well, maybe I should try saying that again. Before I wrote no intro or any let go, so I didn't say saying goodbye, which made it more ranting than a show. So with no more ado, some place you know, I hope I touched you above and below. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Should write more shit down and not just think about it stuff. I did find out today though, and here's the news about happy and well-being and making one side of the coin more of the focus. We're all stuck in the middle and it's just which side of that happy and hate coin we're at. So we stay happy. So, well, that's my sign off. What else did I wrote something else here. Someone today said I'm a positive nihilism. No, I'm a positive nihilist, which is, what is positive nihilism? I didn't have a clue. I had to Google it. So, views the belief that there is no underlying meaning to life from a perspective of hope. So we, I guess, look at the world lacking meaning. Well, it does have meaning, and it's our purpose to see the opportunity to create our own. So I guess it is right. I am that. But we can all be so much more. But it's nice to know a new name I get. I get to use another name, not just a nobody. A nobody, positive nihilist nobody. Nihilist nobody. But you gotta keep that positive in there. Positive. Positive. And that's why I think the ICP family like me. Not just the masks, it's the attitude, it's the I ain't anything until you make me rude. But I try to be funny too. Yeah. I am an insane clown, positive nihilist, not an insane clown posse. Only because in the States you guys got labeled as a gang. That is so funny that your cops can say, these guys in this Garth Brooks group here, all those guys at that table, that's not a gang. The Metallica guys over there, oh, that's a huge party. That's not a gang. See those two dudes? There's four of them now. Oh my God! Well, it's not your God. It's the devil! It's not the devil. It's a musician, a band. It's like if Weird Al went to hell. That's the best way I can ever tell people about what ICP is. I digress again. Oh, I do a lot of that digressing. But I don't want anyone to be labeled in support of that I support. I try not to do that because it could wreck you guys. Make you guys get a bad name. Wow, I just realized I'm worried about giving ICP a bad name by supporting their freedom of speech and the fact that they are labeled a gang in the States but not here. Canada rocks, dude. Come do a concert here. Edmonton could use you. We got gangs here that they don't label. And then when they label them, they just change their names. Yeah. It's unbelievably idiotic. Yeah, it's completely, unbelievably idiotic. Yeah. Oh. What are we at, pal? 11 minutes. Oh, we're only halfway through. Oh, we got to do something new for a halfway through. What did I write down here? I worry about supporting everyone that could give them a bad name. Yeah. Everyone's got ists, isms, or jisms. Ists, ism, or is this a jism? Ah, that's it. It was a question. It's going to be a new segment at the halfway point, I guess, now. Is this an ist, an ism, or just jism? So, we'll eventually someday have a peace date. So, like, the date world peace kind of should happen. Yes, we all have still fucking guns, goddammit. That's how the peace remains. But needless to say, people are going to be, of course, calling it, police department. This is where they jump into the end of the world. You're killing our religion. But it's actually the killing of the hate. It's not killing. It's life. It's life of the love instead of the killing. It's the complete opposite side of the coin. We're all in that coin. So don't focus on that one crappy side with that head. Check out the tail. There's some fine tails out there. Oh, and I wish the one that said hi last night didn't disappear. Oh, you were sweet, but now you're gone. I won't show stuff, so don't even ask. I'm going to start an OnlyFans so that, yeah, you can get a toe. And then maybe the next toe. Hey, maybe a set of eyes. Ooh, high cheekbone. Oh, you got the hands. Look at that. That's your sneak peek. There's some 6 inches of meat. Oop. Yep. Said it, did it, done it. So, how do we fix this? How do we fix people jumping on it? We start already writing jokes about how it's going to happen. When we start talking about how things are going to go, well, a few will jump and say, they're prophets. They just know how to predict well. And it sucks because I seen someone recently had said something on Twitter. It was so profound. I wish I could give them a shout out. But like I said, I don't want anyone to ever get a support verbally by me for anything. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they've done. And I don't know if they'd want me or my kind to ever think that they're fine. If that makes any sense. Anyways, so where was I? What was she? What the hell? I don't even remember where I was. It's a shame when that happens. I had something so perfect and it's gone. We all do that. I won't get upset about it. It'll come back and then I'll jump right back into it because for now we can move on to something else. I wanted to talk about the time change. How do we fix that? How do we deal with them coming, and other than telling jokes about it, what else can we do? Well, we can talk about how it ever became that way, where things came from, and it'll give deeper meaning and understanding to what the world really is and how things have worked out. And literally, how it's game over. It's done. Okay, now we got to figure out where all the pieces get reset to, because we're playing a new game now. And everyone's a little confused how the new game's going to be, because a lot of people come out. And, yeah, it don't take much to change what we want to what's happening. And please leave Mr. Potato Head alone, Mrs. Potato Head. Just make an other potato head. The other potato head can have all the things that Mr. and Mrs. have, and maybe a few extra. Like a unicorn horn. I don't know if they have that in the other sets or somewhere, but we can add and stop taking away from things. It stops the differentiation. We had 2 things, now we have one. Just one. You had 2, now you have 1. Instead of going and having 3 options, we decided it'd be better to have 1. That does not sound like inclusive. Everyone in kind of, no. It's cutting people, cutting thing, cut. Too many cuts. Everywhere I see cuts. Where there's cuts, there's pain, there's bleeding. And we can stop it. We can. We just got to find out where these cutters are. Stop the cutters, stop the cutting. And everything's okay. We can be fine. There's lots of ways that, if that's what you're into, I mean, that is a thing, so I can't say that, but if that's what you're into, do it in the proper place, do it with the proper people around, with the proper cleanliness and health and safety in mind. There is always new boundaries that people want to push. Always go to those that have pushed it before you attempt it yourself. It is, nobody goes and does something for the first time without talking to somebody who's done it before. Nobody goes and puts himself in harm's way for no reason. They do it for a reason. They find a safe way in someone who's done it, and then they go and do it right. So have fun in your neighborhood. We have fun in Mr. RobUson's neighborhood, and we always talk to professionals. Don't think you know everything. Nobody knows nothing. If you actually boil down to the stacking of the blocks of knowledge. Yeah, we all got our big hills and mounds, but none of them are towers. And every once in a while, when some towers, say something, you should listen in that area. That's that neighborhood. That's their neighborhood of knowledge, their neighborhood of life, their neighborhood of experience. And that's all their neighborhood is. They step out of it for little walks and vacations, but that's what they live in. We all live in our neighborhoods. Even if you leave it, it's still in you. It's still going to stay with you. And you're probably, if you're a good person, you're going to go back to it. You're going to make it better. I still haven't even left my neighborhood. Just bounce around a little more. Bouncing's fun. And some of us, we get a little older, we get a little fatter, we bounce a little more. If anyone teases you, just tell them this. Fat don't crack, so you're not getting so wrinkly. And you actually want to gain 1 pound every year because you want to throw a little more weight around next year. It's fun throwing your weight around. Just don't throw it at someone. Throw it around. I throw my weight everywhere it's needed, in any place it has to be. So don't hurt. Always help. Take care of all of yourself. You can do this again, and I will. So thanks for coming. I'll have both of them up in a little bit. Have a great Monday. It is a Monday. A marvelous Monday. Well, could be other M words, but it's marvelous for us. Well, for me. Happy. Have a good day.